And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Crisis Management Day, as it has apparently turned out to be.
I'll help you.
Come on, unstun me already.
Hostile contact.
First, my computer decides it's crisis time. Hence the ending of the last episode, which I apologize. And then YouTube decides, no, you're not allowed to upload anymore. Until I deal with the situation. So yeah, been a real fun day. Oh well. Alright, so we're picking up where we left off. Just cleansed the first shrine. Now we have to cleanse another one, which is closer to the Shrine of Healing. Which is apparently not the shrines we're cleansing. I guess I go this way? Of course, as soon as I move forward, it reveals the map.
Hold still. Here they come.
Hey, boss person, could you please not get yourself killed?
Enemy down.
Because you're kind of important, I think. Apparently I can't do this without you being present, for some reason. Even though by the body language of the animations for cleansing these shrines involves me and not you, other than maybe you kneeling for a nanosecond. Anybody in here? Oh yeah.
Hold still. Hostile contact.
You're not
The
ready to-
Gormak plight is gone. You have followed the path. The shrine may be open to you. Tell Garromo of this. He guards the proving grounds. The shrine is for the mystics. He may deny you.
I'll head there immediately.
I will inform Suvarok. Good luck, outsider.
You do what you gotta do there, lady? I mean, I'm assuming you're a lady. You did have boobs, I think. I mean, you are alien. I mean, Lord knows that could definitely be something else. Alright, let's see here. Let's talk to you.
More outsiders. So curious. Like small children. You wish to know Voss history. Is that why you come? To understand?
What's going on here?
I am Beraday. I prepare outsiders to perhaps not die in the shrine. Out there are writings of mystics past. Find them. Learn from them. When you return, I will share what I can.
Seems pointless to me.
If you do not learn, you die in the shrine. I will show you where to go.
Yeah. Done it before.
I'll help you.
Help yourself. With the helping. There's just so much left to do on this planet. Was this my drop box? Yup. And nobody needs a new helmet. So, commendation. As much as I would... Oh, we get another one. Radio. Not taking a heroic. Sorry.
I was told to inform Geralt Mo that the path of pilgrimage has been cleared.
That is why I acknowledge you. I guard the proving grounds. The trials lie beyond.
Tough missions are what I do best.
Few Voss survive. Your fate is almost certain.
I'll stay alert.
You have walked the path. You may enter the proving grounds.
Yay. I feel so special now. I guess that one. Let's see, what have I not put in one of these in yet? Okay, yeah, let's just go ahead and knock this out. It does kind of show us what's going to happen on Corellia, or at the end of Chapter 3, I should say. It's done it for our Jedi Knight and our Bounty Hunter, so this will be interesting. See what lies ahead for the trooper. And don't worry, I'll skip through stuff. I know this takes forever.
This war is needless. There is no conflict.
You deny the vision of a mystic. Silence! It is not safe here, Honored One. The war you foresaw has begun.
Besides the Gormak, things look pretty peaceful outside.
The other commandos have yet to strike. There has been disagreement.
Many Voss will die. There should be no doubt. Your vision started this war, Honored One. Will you guide us?
Where do I come in?
You are a mystic. Answer as you were taught.
You saw a bloody civil war between Voss. After the war ended, you saw the Voss flourish.
The Voss have split into two sides to do your will. We battle until one side achieves victory. The other dies.
The war will lead to peace and prosperity.
That doesn't sound likely.
The interpreters are certain. We do what is necessary for our future.
At what cost? Countless Voss will die. We follow your vision, Honored One. Should this war continue?
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices.
As you have seen.
Stop. You do not belong here. The shrine is for the mystics. Your vision was proven false.
I don't even know what I saw.
You saw the Outsiders destroy Voska. The Outsiders are here. Voska thrives. You cannot be a mystic. You must leave.
Whatever your judgment is, I'll follow it.
A mystic is never wrong. You are.
I am your escort, Honored One. We cannot delay. The mystics have had a vision. The interpreters have chosen you. Your sacrifice will defeat the Gormak.
You're kidding me.
The vision was clear. A mystic will die. The Gormak will fall. We do what is necessary for our future.
I'll give my life to protect the Voss.
Even a mystic must sacrifice.
A mystic's words have weight. You understand. Move on. Learn to focus. Destroy the source.
You are not a mystic. You do not understand. A mystic sees. You stumble. You will be purged.
A mystic's words have weight. You understand. Move on. Learn to focus. Destroy the source.
And yes, we know what all the right answers are at this point, but it's no fun to not fight anything. Maybe one of these days I'll just answer them all correctly.
Hold still. Enemy down.
Oh well. Skipping forward. Alright, now we need to destroy the 4 totems of whatever. From my understanding, I guess the 4 things that make a mystic weak. One more. Target that guy before this thing goes active, please. You hold still. Kind of busy here. And I should probably heal up. Anyway, next chamber.
We are dying. A mystic must heal those in need.
What's the situation here?
Keep balance. Take lives to save ours.
I don't follow.
Alright, summoning nightmare beasts.
Engaging hostile.
Not exactly sure why we get sad music for this.
I'll help you.
But whatever. Quit healing. Just probably reload. It's usually a good idea. Alright. And now I have to... Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, moving on. And here we are at the last door.
You surprise us, outsider. You are not a mystic. Still, you persist.
Have the trials ended, or is this another test?
The last. Only a mystic knows what comes. They protect Voss. The mystics face our enemy. They become worthy.
I won't fail.
We will see.
Engaging hostile. Let me help you.
And there we go. Am I supposed to go like up or something? Let's go up over here. Or maybe not. It was the other side, wasn't it? Son of a... crying out loud. Can't just make things easy, can we? No. We have stairs on both sides to make you think, oh yeah, go this way, you'll be fine.
Enemy down.
Go ahead, hit me. See what happens. Aw, I had to hit him. Alright, so now we run down here and we get our vision of the future.
You have done well. I am Jorda. I observe potentials. The trials are perilous. Few survive.
What are the trials supposed to teach us?
The first trial weighs a mystic's words. The second, their focus. The third, a sad truth. A mystic must take to give. One, much like a mystic, now protects the Voss. The trials end here.
What happens next?
Some mystics see, others heal. The trials have given you insight, a vision.
A vision of the Voss? Or the Republic?
We see what we are meant to. These ancient tablets guide a mystic's thoughts. Meditate, focus. You will find what you seek. Clear your mind. Focus.
Can you not see your corrupt and weak-minded leaders are dragging you down? Your republic will fall, by the hands of the Empire or by the weight of its own decadence. The end is inevitable. Why prolong the suffering?
When I find you, Rakton, it won't be to talk.
Ignoring the truth will not change it.
The vision has ended. There is no more.
Can I do anything to change what I saw?
Nothing can stop what comes. Our visions are certain. We choose our response. The trials have ended. Farewell, outsider.
Alright, and as usual, we get armor. And let's see. That one. Alright, so judging by our response, we weren't face to face with Rakton, but we were possibly on the hunt for him. And he seems to want us to believe that the Republic will destroy itself, even if the Empire doesn't. Which really is the fate of any Republic, if you think of it. Alright, so let's go and tag all these tablet thingies. I guess it's in here. Oh. There we go. And of course it's all reading. So basically it tells you what it's like to basically be a mystic. Let's see here. One that way, two this way. And we'll go over here first. Alright. And two more. Oh, there is something I actually wanted to talk about. And while I could save it for, you know, some random episode of State of the Old Republic that nobody watches, I guess I'll do it here while I snag these last two tablets. BioWare recently released that they lost 400,000 subscribers since, I think, February? And they attributed it to lack of content, which, to an extent, is kind of true. But at the same time, a lot of these bugs and problems that people have been having, and, you know, I don't really chirp on it all that much because, you know, I understand, you know, on launch, a game's gonna kind of falter. I mean, every game does. I mean, when you go and buy a PlayStation or Xbox game and that Tuesday it comes out and you get it home and you unwrap it and you stick it in, you immediately download a patch. Like, that just immediately happens. Why? Because it's shipped incomplete. Well, this game shipped incomplete, and now it's in serious need of some fixing. And while, I mean, obviously I'm shooting this stuff and not having too many problems that I complain about. When it comes to a lot of the stuff that they've been doing, such as, in my opinion, kind of overreacting to the whole trooper thing, with the strike of the Nerf bat and Sentinels and Marauders becoming ridiculous, and several other classes becoming basically what Trooper was, I find funny. And again, it's kind of, it's a long drawn-out process because, well, here, let me talk to this person.
I have studied all the writings of the Voss mystics.
Your heart grows. Perhaps the Shrine of Healing accepts you. Take this. It may help.
A gentleman that goes by the name Sacred Heals.
I'll help you.
Most of you may already know who he is. He is part of the, I think it's a 3-man team that he teams with SWTOR, who is somewhat popular with World of Warcraft PvPers. He played the Old Republic, and he actually put up a very, I would say, eloquently stated video about why he quit playing, and a lot of his valids are a lot of his reasons are valid. And you know, if you're wondering kind of what is going on as far as with the Old Republic, that video of his will fully
This will help.
demonstrate what most people are going through. Now, I personally am not going through it because I'm leveling 8 characters to 50. I'm not dealing with a lot of the endgame content or lack thereof, and endgame PvP or lack thereof, and all the things that are kind of going on right now. You know, I'm kind of, because of what I'm doing, I'm kind of sheltered from that. And so I really don't have, I guess, the point of view that a lot of these other players have. But there is one thing that he says that I do kind of take, I don't want to say offense to it, but I don't agree with what his belief is. And his belief is that people have been saying that, you know, when it comes to the Old Republic, you have to kind of take it with a grain of salt and kind of compare it to World of Warcraft at launch. And he does not agree with this. You know, he believes that, you know, you have to compare it with World of Warcraft as it stands today. my problem with that is the best way I can put it is just because you watch Michael Phelps swim during the Olympics doesn't mean you can jump in a pool and swim. And what I mean by that is
welcome.
There's
Please
only
select an available travel route.
Yeah.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Shut up, droid. There's only so much you can learn from watching World of Warcraft and how it evolved and how, vanilla became the Burning Crusade, became Wrath of the Lich King, became Cataclysm, is becoming Mists of Pandaria. World of Warcraft vanilla was, when it came to PvP especially, was very out of whack. I mean, I think it was until patch 1.6 that World of Warcraft was known as World of Roguecraft, because rogues would basically, anything that wasn't wearing plates would stealth up behind, hit, ambush, backstab, and it would basically be dead by then. It didn't matter, what class it was, didn't matter, nothing could really do anything about it. The best anyone could do was, a mage blinking away, the second he goes, oh crap, kind of a situation. And, it's unfortunate, but it's true. Burning Crusades, when it first came out, was kind of pally heavy, and really, I think just about every expansion since has kind of been pally heavy at launch. To some extent, when it came to PvP and even in some regards to PvE, but not completely. I'm not going to say every patch was, or every expansion was pally time, but there were some some complaints in that regard. But you can only hire so many people that used to work for Blizzard.
Even Havoc Squad can learn from a veteran. Stay sharp out there.
Thanks, Guy. And you kind of gotta, again, you gotta learn from your own mistakes. You can't just learn from the mistakes that everyone else made and, what you saw, because what you saw wasn't necessarily what could have been wrong. Now of course there were things wrong with vanilla. I mean, I to this day, I saw some of my best memories of WoW come from vanilla. Because a lot of things meant more than they do now. When I walked into Orgrimmar my first time with Tier 2 on, people stopped and, would constantly whisper me, congratulations on killing Rag and Onyxia and Blackwing Lair and all this stuff. And, that's a great feeling to have, and
I'll help you.
That's one of those feelings that's kind of been, at least in my opinion, kind of been lost in the whole endgame content situation as it stands now. But BioWare is going to learn from their own mistakes. I'm kind of sticking with it because, well, I still have basically 5.5 classes left to finish, and I can stick it out. I know you guys can stick it out because it costs you guys nothing to watch me stick it out. Well, besides of course your power bill and your internet bill and whatever. But I don't really care about the semantics of it. But yeah, that's kind of just my 2 cents about what's kind of going on right now. But again, you're going to see a lot of these planets with small populations like we have right now. If you look at that top left-hand corner that I keep highlighting or wiggling on top of, and really that's why for now. I mean, because you have kind of a diminished player base at the high end, you're going to have, you know, a diminished player base at the low end because, you know, less people are rolling alts and doing a lot of those things. But, you know, BioWare is hoping that as they fix things, you know, people will come back. That's why they gave everybody a free month. If you had a level 50 character, or I think Legacy level 6, I think it was, they give you a full 30 days free, because they kind of recognize that, you know, oh crap, something has gone horribly, horribly wrong. And, eventually everything will be fixed. The server lag issues that I had been having, still kind of sporadic, but I mean, it's still there, but it's not as much as, you know, every 5 seconds you see this bar right here go red, and my lag shoot over, you know, a K. But it's definitely getting better, slowly but surely, but it's going to be a slow process. And really, you kind of hope that, you know, betas would knock that out, but you got to understand that so many players out there, you know, see beta keys as, you know, oh, I get to play the game for free, instead of, hey, I get to try and fix the game for them so that, you know, it becomes a better product. And, you know, that's kind of one of the problems that are kind of happening with beta keys right now. You know, I think a lot of games are slowly but surely starting to see, you know, that that's part of the process is, you know, they don't really care about, you know, the quality of the product. They just want to play it. You know, when you say Star Wars, so many millions of people out there in the world go, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And so many millions more go, oh great, another crappy Star Wars game. You know, and if you don't believe they're out there, just ask people about Bombad Racing. That's all I'm saying. But, alright, that's enough of me waxing philosophical about things. I thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. And as you can see, I have 2 bars. Now I have 4 bars again, so, you know, again, didn't go red. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, and as always, I will see you next time.